What's up, YouTube? It's Mr. Willis, and this is Waking Up with Mr. Willis. Coming through with a quick message, man. It's dear to my heart type message. Like, it's a word, desperation. And I noticed, like, people put themselves in situations where they, like, scared, or then, maybe they fearing what's the situation, fearing what they done got themselves into. It could be with a police or otherwise, like just a life or death situation. Then they have a desperate move. You know what I mean? They have a real desperate move. Like, see the situation where some guy get pulled over, have his child in the car, probably about 4 or 5. And at the end of it, like, he tell the kid to shoot the cop till the kid grab the gun, shoot the gun. Then the kid's supposed to get shot by the cop twice in the face or something. Like, that's a real desperate move on the guy part to have the kid do that. Say like another situation where dude get pulled over and they so scared of going to jail. They do the worst move or the worst decision making. They make the worst decision, and now he's shot. And then they telling the police, please don't let me die. But he dies, and you know what I mean? I don't know if I want to call it desperation, like they desperate or something, I don't know, but the thinking process is so fucked up now. Like, they make the worst decisions instead of just going to jail. Like, go out better than that. Like, just shot up in the back, or and bleed out on the ground crying, telling them, saying, fool who shot you, now don't let you die. I don't know. I don't want to call it desperation, though. I don't want to be like they desperate, but what is in them? What's going on? Like, take that L. Live to fight another day. I could tell you about so many situations where, I got pulled over and not, but I had that thing on me, and if they're getting too close to it, I just tell them, hey, yeah, you right there, yeah, that thing right there, yeah, you about to touch it. You know what I mean? Something like, I never, like, was scared to take the L, like, don't make that desperate move to while I'm getting shot. Because I always thinking about, oh shit, they're probably gonna blow my brains out if I, so I don't, I'll be honest, just do what I gotta do. Put my hands up, you know what I mean? Even if I got weed or whatever, I've been in situations where could have been about 3 or 4 of us who get pulled over, and an ounce of weed to get found. Who weed is that? And I'm like, man, that's my weed. Especially if I'm older than the guys and they all like my young homies or something. And this is, I'm just saying, back in the days, that's mine. You know what I mean? Check me, check how old I am. Get my weed. Pass it to whoever it is. Hey, man, next time you're going to have to do your own thing. Just knowing the consequences and not scared and being honest with these people will get you out of a lot of situations. And you don't have to make that desperate move. If you got to take that L, take that L. You know what I mean? Don't be scared of the pen. You do the crime, you do the time. What happened to that saying? These dudes, I don't want to go to jail, I don't want to die. Like, but then you do all the wrong moves to get you in jail and get you killed. Like all them wrong moves. So can I understand it? And I watch a lot of YouTube shots where it shows and they talk so bad about, black people, but our people are the worst. But, like we can't get it together. It's just something like they've been taught wrong, man. They taught wrong, and they can't stand up like men. I mean, pretty much like a lot of them can't stand up like a man in a man's situation. You did the crime, you do the time. You know what I mean? Like, you're in a situation where it's lose, lose, lose. And you're going to reach for your gun, try to wrestle the police with the gun. Even if you're not trying to shoot this dude. You're not trying to, in your mind, you thinking some old other stupid shit. But now you're in a situation where the police, you playing yourself. Don't play yourself like that because you're going to lose and you're going to lose heavy. You're going to bleed out and die. And he's going to go home to his kids. So we got to be not scared, not fearful, not desperate. In these situations, just take the L, man. You do the crime, you do the time. And that's what I can tell you. Because we've been losing on this end for a long time. You know what I mean? And a lot of us, been raised by a single parent, single mom. And they adopted those female emotions, the female decision making. Those like men don't make decisions like that. Take that L and go to jail because they know, we're gonna get off by another day. So a lot of these dudes make these decisions out of straight emotion, and they lose their life. You know what I mean? That's why they out doing what they're doing, because everything is wrapped around emotion, how they feel. I feel I should have this. I feel I should do this. I feel I should take this. I should, a man don't. If he want it, he gonna work for it and he gonna get it. He gonna achieve it. That's where success coming from. You gonna be a successful taker. I don't know too many of them. Yeah, so man, make that better decisions, man. Don't be in your feelings. Don't be desperate. Desperation is a cold motherfucking thing. And decision making, in a situation where you gotta make a cold decision and your life on the line. Don't make it like a female and now you got the police chasing you. I seen another situation, this is my last thing to speak about, where a young dude get put over with his mom in a car and his mom actually is driving. So they is kind of harassing, the police is kind of harassing. They both attacking, they antagonizing the police, they harassing, they both going both ways. So they was trying to get the dude out the car. He like, I ain't getting out this car and blah, blah, blah. And now he on Facebook Live. And they reaching in trying to snatch him out of the car. Now the mama fighting with him. She drive off. Now she on a high-speed chase. Now the dude on Facebook Live, like, he sound like a broad, though. If you was just listening to this shit and not looking at you and thinking he a woman. Yeah, me and my mom on a high-speed chase. Oh, we gang, and all this crazy shit. I'm like, you and your mom gonna die together. But emotion, like, what's going on with y'all? Ain't no father in the household. And the way he sound, she probably had some thugs. Like, she probably had the wrong guys around him, growing up. You could tell the way he sound. She had the wrong men around. Wrong stepfathers, huh? Man, I'm telling you, sneaky links. But I say this to say that, like, man, don't make the wrong decisions, man. Know what's going on. Be mindful. Be strong. Be a man. That's what we need. Men in the house, I guess. Be man. Somehow Find a man, follow a man, listen to a man. Man, I know I'm all over the board, but I just want to make these videos, man. Push them out, boom, 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 boom. You like them, you love them? Like, share, subscribe. But, man, don't be desperate, please. From my heart to yours, this is Mr. Willis. You have been awoken.